Welcome back, guys, to another episode, and today we've got lots of stuff as always. So we're going to have a little bit of a recap of what happened at RACEWAYS, because last time you saw we were doing a bit of prep. We also went to DMAX, and Jamie had his car debuting there. So first time out, first time driving, and we'll show you how that's done as well. Danny's also working on currently another ES1500. This car is going abroad, so he can run you through that. We've also got an ES750 992, and we have a couple of cars for sale. So if you're in the market for a Porsche, modified or stock, then give us a shout. We'll take you through a few of the cars that we've currently got available, and then if you need any more information on them, let us know. Oh yeah, and also the merch. We had this sorted out for DMAX, so we've got hoodies, t-shirts, caps, and we'll be putting a link up soon on Instagram through our shop to purchase this if you guys want. And yeah, make sure you follow us on Instagram as well. So guys, we were at DMAX 250 a few days ago at Santa Pod. Man, crazy event. We had a trade stand there, so thank you for coming and showing support if you did. And if you didn't come DMAX, then yeah, you did miss out, because it was an awesome event. But also on that event, Jamie took his 992, as you can see. It's back here now because he couldn't drive it home that day, so he's coming to pick it up. But anyways, he ran it up the strip, and first time out, it was epic results. So we ran it, as we said in last week's video, we got a 9.8. I think it was 142 as well, trap speed, but we'll drop the draggy now so you can see.
60, 100, 200, quarter mile, 60, 100, 200, quarter mile.
But as you can see on the drag strip, Jamie ran exactly the same numbers. You can see how consistent this setup is. You can take it on the street, you can take it to a drag strip, and it will just consistently do back-to-back numbers. And this is considering that it's still got standard Pirelli tyres. These are the P0s. They're not the best for grip, so his launch on a 0 to 60 isn't ideal with these tyres. So there's potential for going much faster with the same power, just with better tyres. So yeah, it was epic. Just to see that car, the way he launched off the line first go, it was mad. I bet you Jamie got a shock as well, but I'm sure he's going to be dropping a video about that as well. But yeah, very, very pleased with that. So yeah, this is going to be running, I think he's running some OG battles with it, I don't know. But yeah, keep an eye out for it, you'll see it. But this is basically a 9-second car with just an exhaust and a tune. So some of you guys might not see much potential in Porsches for drag racing. However, the 991 platform, with that sort of power that we push out on the ES1400 and 1500s, when we get a set of tyres on those, we will show you now just the potential of these cars. So our partners in America, AIM Performance, they have an ES1400 running out over there. That's owned by Dave, aka 8SecondDD on Instagram. So he took his car out the other day and he ran some phenomenal numbers. So he's running full slicks on his car, which does protect the drivetrain as well. It's a full drag pack, and he ran consistent 8.2s, 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 and a best of 8.1 at 178 miles an hour. If you look, that run is a bit sketchy, still is moving out a bit. So we better track prep. That car is a 7-second car. daily car as well. He's going to be taking it out to a Coffees and Car show at the end of the next weekend. But yeah, it just goes to show that the potential of a Porsche, whether you want to drag race it, street race it, just use it for whatever you want, it will just tick the box as long as you choose the right package for your application. And on that note, we are going to be out drag racing that car and maybe another one later on this year with the drag pack, so watch out for that.
Well, obviously not, because it hasn't been recorded yet. Let's get these keys, brother. Time to get the business, you get me? Let's go, bro, let's go. Am I gonna be, let me swing that 96 LR out the way. Too many cars, man. This is when Rebase is not here. The grey one's mint.
No, the other one.
It's not too bad on the inside, to be fair. No, it just needs to, I think I'm gonna put the, I need to double check if they put the battery cover on it, but I made sure all of our, yeah. I'll get him to triple check. Unlocked it earlier, just for this momentous occasion. Right they are. All that gym for what? Honestly, if the National Health System saw that, boy, we'd be getting locked down again. Fam, I can actually see your breath smudged on that lens. I honestly, bro. Hey, bro, I'm gonna have to keep my distance, you know. What's good, people? We're back here at ESMOTOR. Cass is outside the building. We've got 3 beautiful Porsches here, and they are all up for sale. So finally, we're giving people that are sub to our channel, people that have been fans for us for a long time, we're giving you the opportunity to join our team. We've got 2 Gen 1s here. This one's sitting with a GT3 front end conversion. This one's sitting, this is an ES950, the white one. This is a stock 911 Turbo S67 plate, and they've literally just rolled in. I mean, the sun is shining, the weather's getting better, the merchandise has landed, so really and truly, there's no time like the present. Give us a call, give us an email, DM us on Instagram, or even comment on the YouTube. I don't see these cars sitting with us for a long time, so if you want to join the family, now is the time. Man, they want to show their face on Instagram.
So a little bit of technical background on each and every vehicle that we have for sale right now. So this is an ES950. This consists of our 4-litre engine build. It also has Dodgson clutches, our billet intake manifold. It's still on the stock fuel system and on the stock ECU. There is an option to upgrade that for a potential new owner, and we can add a fuel system and a Cyvex onto it, bringing it all the way up to ES1100 spec. So at this moment in time, the car runs high 3s, 100 to 200, around about 3.8. There is a potential for it to go a little bit faster, probably 3.5, 3.6. However, on the stock ECU, you don't have that safety that you would get with the Cyvex, so we would kind of recommend somebody wanting to push it further to definitely get the Cyvex in the fuel system. But yeah, it's actually a really clean setup car. Bodywork wise, it's mint, fair enough. Spec wise, it is a quite high option vehicle from factory. He's also got the Gen 2 steering wheel conversion done on it as well, and it has our titanium exhaust, so pretty cool setup that, and very fast for the road. With Craig's one, this one has the full genuine GT3 RS Gen 2 front end conversion. We've done a 901.2 rear end conversion, and it has the Tech-Art rear wing on it as well. This one is back to stock engine, stock clutches, stock ECU. It's only running 610 at the wheels. I say only, but it's still 720 brake horsepower, so it's not for the faint-hearted still. And it has 901.2 VTG, so it has the potential of making more power further on if someone wanted to do so. Performance-wise, this kind of car and this setup would run, depending on traction, like a high 5, 100 to 200. So it's a very, very quick road car. But just the way this looks, man, I don't think there's a better looking 991 than this. Every morning I used to come and see that front end, and I was like, man, I need to get it done. And then I look at the price of it and I'm like, let's leave it for now. It's around about, like, if you guys wanted to replicate this on your 991, that front end now, it will cost you in the region of about £50,000 just to get that front end on the car. So like the price of this car, 120 with all this work done to it, it's a bargain. You're basically looking to pay around about 70, 80 grand just to replicate the build that it's currently got. So it's insane value for money. And for you guys not looking for huge amounts of power, we have this awesome, stunning 991 1.2 Turbo S. So this is still stock. It's not been tuned as of yet. However, if somebody wanted to use this as a base and take more power, maybe an ES700, ES800, maybe even a 1400. But we can help work out a package for you along with the car price. But as a base car, this is stunning. I don't think I've seen a higher optioned car than this. It has the factory aero kit, it has the heated and cool seats, it's got adaptive cruise, it's got the lift, it's got the carbon interior, it's got the carbon exterior. Like literally, if there was an option that you could have on a 991, the original owner ticked it on this one. It's only got one previous owner from new. It's got a full Porsche history, all the books, all the keys, everything's with it. It's a jet black car originally, and it's got the satin PPF on there. People worry about PPF taking paint off or anything like that. It's not the case. This is not a cheap wrap. This is a professionally put on PPF, and it was done by Gelato Studios, so they're a very well-renowned company. So if somebody wanted to take the satin PPF off and put it back to the original color, then you could. It's not even a color, but the original gloss finish you could do. There's nothing wrong with that, and there's no detraction on the paint or anything like that at all. But I think it looks awesome in the matte. It's very different, and like I said, this is a stunning car. So yeah, if you are interested in any of these, just hit us up.
Well, welcome back to ESMOTOR UK, guys. Behind me you can see Amit's 991 Gen 1. So this recently got a ES1400 package. There was a few issues with it. So the car has come over here to us in the UK for me to get all the issues sorted out. And whilst it was here, he decided he wanted to go ES1500. So as you can see, I've put the charge cooler kit on it now. We've got the G35s on there. He's still running his stainless exhaust as well. So yeah, I'm intrigued to find out what this is going to push, but ES1500, so we're going to hit the 1500 mark. Anywhere between 1450 to 1550 is perfect. So yeah, this is pretty much all done. It's all bled now, so I'll be putting it on a dyno very soon. That will be next week's episode, so yeah, stay tuned because another ES1500 is born. So recap on Race Wars. We went to the event just to sort of like get a baseline and me test the 997, the infamous 997. The car's been run out in America back to back, and it's always hitting like over 225 in the half. The best they got was 229 in the standing half. So it was my chance to actually get in the car and see what I could get out of it really, and get used to the car, see how it felt. The thing's insane. It is insane. The first run we done, we had a few tiny little issues with it. We overcome them issues within about 20 minutes, half hour of getting the car back to the pits. So second run I went out, the thing come up on boost. So this was only map 2, it's only running 2 bar. And like I said, I'm literally just getting used to the car. It's a sequential car. It's all brand new to me. So with it being a Porsche and that as well. So in the standing half, I hit 205. Which it wasn't full out because I was changing gear at like 8,500 RPM. So I was 1,000 RPM short of when I should be shifting. But it was just to get a feel of the car and see what it was like. So yeah, I was amazed with it. So second gear, I changed it at 8,400 RPM, should have been 9.5. Fourth gear, I had to come off a little bit and back on because the top of the track weren't the best. It was quite stony, so the car was waving around quite a bit. So I come off and back on again twice, and then I still got 205.5 mile, which actually got me my first trophy in the 997. in the UK. So this car actually beat a 1500 wheel horsepower GTR and a 1300 wheel horsepower GTR as well. So me coming first, Morton come second in his 991 Gen 1. Rebase let off, and I think he still got 196, but he let off about 200-300 meters before the end line for the half mile. So 'Cause that car pulled really well as well. So the next event we're going out to, Morton's going to be driving his own car this time. So yeah, we're intrigued to see what he does. And then next time I go out in this, I'll be doing map 2 again, but this time changing gear at 9.5 and yeah, flying through. And hopefully with map 2 we can hopefully hit about 220.5 miles. So if we could do that on map 2, then map 3, yeah, we're hoping to hit another world record with this car, with me driving it here in the UK or in Europe, depending on what event we go to. The next one we've got is SCC. So yeah, let's see. As you can see, I've got a big smile because every time I'm near this car gives me an adrenaline rush, and I love it. So yeah, and Joe, if you're watching this, man, you can handle this car, I'm telling you now, because this is a different kettle of fish.